Hello folks, and welcome back to our playthrough of Fallout 4. In the last episode, well, we took out the Directorate of the Institute, including Father, and we also got everything ready for Liberty Prime. Now, don't mind me today, I'm actually sounding a little sick. I think I am sick. I thought it was allergies, but the longer that it's been going on, the more I think I'm sick, so... always lovely. Anyways, we are currently outside of the bunker because we have uncovered that Paladin Danse is a synth. A dirty, evil synth. So now we have to decide his fate. Another thing that I wanted to talk about here, though, is we have figured out a little bit, well, I mean, this may have actually been known, but I only just figured this out today, that the Fallout 4, or not Fallout 4, Fallout 76 beta is actually, at least so far on Xbox One, happening in like 4-hour increments. Possibly 4 to 8 hours, something like that. So, depending on how that is, we may not actually start, you know, depending on when the beta starts, we may not actually be streaming it. Either we're not going to be streaming it at midnight Central Time, or we may not even have a stream of it at all, depending on when, you know, the beta is, when PC and PS4 starts to have it. So that's still a little up in the air then, but we'll figure it out eventually. Alright, elevator's powered up. Let's save, because I don't remember if I saved on the outside earlier. Save, and let's go inside.
Going down.
But yeah, I think in the beta, because it started today, the test run today was like in a 4-hour increment, and the reason that they're doing that is pretty much to do a stress test. Okay. What else is here? Oh, another Protectron, of course. Oh dear. Almost took us out here. Alright, that is it with the Protectrons. Let's grab any of this junk that's here. What is this? Oh, dead mole rats. Interesting. Alright, I guess it's time to confront Paladin Danse here. Are you going to talk to me, Danse? No? Okay. Then I'll just go around and talk to you over here.
Hi.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why did I sound so nice when I said that?
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
Of course not. Synths are the enemy, remember?
All too well. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
Too bad Ryan isn't here right now. Because ultimately, Kayla really doesn't care about that whole conversation about synths. But she is willing to do what needs to be done, and
Come on, Knight. Say what you have to say.
She's never really formed much of a bond with Danse.
I see you've calculated all the variables, just like a machine.
Your anger simply proves my point. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
If you're so eager to die, then do it yourself.
If you leave here without completing your orders, then I'll carry them out for you. Maxon's obviously testing you, and I refuse to be the one who causes you to fail.
No, Ryan, you did show up. The Ryan, I am sorry, because ultimately Kayla hasn't formed much of a bond with Danse in this time that she's been here, and while she really doesn't care about the synth question, she's not diehard.
This is tough, but don't ignore me.
She's not a diehard Brotherhood anti-synth person, but she's also not. She doesn't care for them.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, sister. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
Boom, headshot. Alright, let's see. Danse does have a fusion core, and he does have a synth component. We'll grab his holotags. Sorry, Ryan, but oh, there were even great mentats here that I could use to try and save Danse. But yes, over the course of this playthrough, Kayla never really developed much of a connection to Danse. It really... If she had, then, you know, maybe it would be a different story. Maybe she would have saved him. So let's go back out, see how things are looking. I believe Maxon should be showing up pretty soon to see how well we did in our test here. Yeah, in my previous playthroughs, I think I would generally try to save Danse. You know, convince him to come back and then go out with Maxon. Ryan says, "Can you do me a favor?" What is it? Oh, really? Maxon doesn't show up if you kill Danse? What the hell? I would have thought he would have still showed up to, you know, check on us. But apparently he only shows up if you don't actually go through with it. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess we gotta report back to Maxon. Ryan says, how many people are watching YouTube right now? I ask because it says 1, but I don't know if it counts me on my screen or not. It was at 1 with just you, and now it suddenly jumped up to 2. So I'm guessing someone else has joined, or someone joined Twitch, one of the two. Because I'm viewing it through Restream right now. I have the window for YouTube, but it's behind my OBS window. Ryan says, to be honest, happy you killed him so I can see the dialogue. That is true, you know. If you've always saved a Danse. Yes, it does count you, Ryan. And like if I was watching it through the window that I had open, then it would count me as well, even though I'm the I'm the one who's actually hosting it. Oh, also hopefully my voice isn't too horrible today. Between either my mom or people at work, I've ended up sick. Ryan says, oh yeah, I sold Fallout 4, so rest in peace. Did you seriously? Hello there, Pickle Mike. You're a little late to the story. Also, Pickle Mike, did you check and see how I killed Father in the last episode? Why is there a random police protectron in this trailer? Shut it down. And we'll blow it up. Pickle Mike says, sadly no. Oh, you gotta go check it out. I was rather proud of how I did it. Ryan says, yeah, it was boring at this point. Aww. I mean, I guess, you know, there are some people that are like that, but me, I'm not the type to really sell my games. I still... Ryan says I didn't even finish Far Harbor. Aww. Yeah, because even finishing Fallout 4 here, I'll go back and play it, you know. It may take me a year to go back and play the game, but that's why I like to buy games that have replayability. I may not necessarily play it again for a while. Like, I actually haven't played Skyrim in a while, outside of just doing some testing on some of my mods, but you bet I will go back to Skyrim, because Skyrim is like one of my top replayed games, so... Plus, mods always do help as well. I mean, I understand if you're on, like, PS4, things do get to be a little difficult as far as mods go, but, you know, you can still make some progress with mods. Ryan asks, you ever heard of the game Tetris Effect? And how many hours on Steam for Skyrim? Good question. Hello there, Sharma the Gamer. I did pre-order Fallout 76, and I plan to check it out when the beta comes to PC in a week. Though, given that the time is going to be potentially limited, like it is now for Xbox One, I may not necessarily check it out on stream. It depends on the time that it's available, that sort of thing. Alright, since we're back over here, let me check that real quick, Ryan. So, if I look at Skyrim Special Edition, I've played 101 hours. If I look at regular Skyrim, 369. So, let's see, 369, 469, 470 hours on Skyrim. And that's just PC, that's not including all the time that I've played it on my PS4. But yeah, Ryan, I have not heard of the game Tetris Effect. Is it like a form of Tetris? Ryan says, oh lord, oh dear. Is that... Sharma says, I suggest you play 76 on PC, it's more fun on PC. Oh yeah. I'm definitely planning to play it on PC. Because especially for the PvP aspect, I'm gonna definitely need mouse and keyboard for that.
Elder Maxon?
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Danse?
The traitor's been executed, Elder.
Excellent work. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Hey, we have Dance's power armor. Not even cold, I'm honored. Won't disappoint. I won't disappoint.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind, I wouldn't have awarded you the promotion. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Hello there, Omar. And Ryan asks, do you have a PS4? I do. I don't really play it as much lately. I actually use it a lot for just watching YouTube before I go to sleep. But, and Ryan also says, and I don't even like Tetris, but I'll be picking it up. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not too big on Tetris either.
Not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once.
And I went entirely the wrong way. Sharma says, you're not a COD guy, am I right? You are absolutely right. I've played like 2 Call of Duty games. I think one was like Black or I don't even remember what the first one really was that I played. The other one was Advanced Warfare.
Kells?
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Danse has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical
Damn it, Ingram.
says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on PAM's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put PAM's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Ooh, this is the first time I actually get to do this. I think I accidentally triggered this mission before and then returned to the railroad and they all attacked me, but I don't think I've actually full-on did this mission before. Sharma asks, what are your PC specs? So I have a 4th generation Intel i7. I don't remember specifically what it is, but it's like 4 gigahertz. It's a 4 gigahertz processor. 16 gigs of RAM. What else? I have a GTX 980 graphics card, and then a hell of a lot of hard drives for storage and that sort of thing. And Ryan, I do entirely agree with you about the Prydwen's layout as far as it being, well, sucky. Having to go through loading screens and all that, but that's because Bethesda can't do ladders. And Omar, I'm entirely confused by your question, did I do a number 1 and number 2, or was it a wipeout mission? Alright, well the easy way would just be to cross the river here. I think we can go ahead and do that. See, I was talking about Call of Duty. Like which game I did? I know I got Advanced Warfare only because of the fact that Kevin Spacey was in the campaign for it. Because that was when I was big into House of Cards. Where it says Call of Duty, aka need to shit. I'm entirely confused. Ryan, if you had a PC like that, why would you even need a PS4? Oh, come on. Get me out of this. Get me out. There we go. Alright, let's save before we head into the church and blow up the railroad. Yes, Omar, your joke did fail pretty well there. Alright. In we go to the church. And hopefully this demolition team is waiting for us inside. Actually, you know what? Let's use the Institute rifle. I think that'll actually work pretty well here. Because I don't think too many of the railroad people will have very good armor. Wait, that's a Brotherhood person, yes. Hold on, don't kill those ones. Oh, headshot on Carrington. Ooh, these people are really going down quick. Now, where did Carrington's body go? Oh, he was in the pew here? Ah, he doesn't have anything good.
Bastards won't take us down.
Pickle Mike says, fuck yeah, 12 wins in a row in Battlefield 4 with a kill-death ratio of 38. I get nowhere close to that. At least, well, I don't play Battlefield 4, but like in Battlefront 2, oh yeah, I am nowhere close to that.
Don't worry, we'll flush these rats out soon.
Ryan says, actually, I do have a Walmart $200 laptop with a broken screen. Oh, so I need to HDMI output to a TV. does have a cool feature that comes installed with bloatware that's literally malware. Oh god. Yeah, that's definitely one thing that sucks about a lot of PCs nowadays is the amount of bloatware that comes with them. I know for pre-built desktop PCs, I recommend, the one that I got was from a company called ABS. Don't ask me what ABS stands for. I don't know if it means anything at all, but they do pretty good with what they have, you know. I know you can buy their stuff off of Newegg, and they don't come with bloatware and all that crap. My old damn it, Paladin, or whatever you are, person. Yeah, my the one laptop that I have that's all the way from 2006 is an ABS laptop, and it works pretty well still. I mean, well, as best as a laptop from 2006 would work. Ryan says, even Windows 10 comes with unremovable bloatware. Yeah, that's kind of true. You know, I could just do this whole thing, right? Oh no, I can't, because they can't push in the thing. Apparently they can just lock this. Flee!
Who moves that fast?
Secure the area!
Sharma, are you talking to Ryan there, or are you talking to me? Because I'm pretty sure I should be able to enjoy 76 relatively fine with what I have. Right now, the only games that really have given me... Actually, there's only really been one game that's given me an issue, and that is... Oh, talking to me? Nah, I'm not really too concerned about it. Yes, it's a 4th generation i7 processor, but at the same time, it works really well for pretty much everything that I need. 16 gigabytes of RAM should be enough, I would imagine, for pretty much everything. Yeah, the only game that's ever really given me an issue is Final Fantasy 15 on PC. And that one playing at max settings, or well, even high settings, does seem to get weird because I think the textures in that game are like really uncompressed and that sort of thing, so it gets to be a lot. Die, drummer boy, die. Sharma says, nah, you can't. I think stutters will destroy your experience. Ryan's asking DDR4 as far as my memory goes. I can't remember. I want to say it's DDR4, but it's been a while since I've actually had to actually look and see what kind of memory it is. I'm leaning towards it being DDR4 because I think the first PC that I built was actually... My first PC was a, oh, I want it, but I have so much crap already. I don't know, we'll see. Come out, Deacon. Ryan, I did not see the tweet about spectacular bugs in Fallout 4. Hey, 2 companions dead in... Let's see, how long have we been doing? About 30 minutes, so two potential companions I've killed in the last 30 minutes here. And there's Glory back there. Let's see. I have a nuke grenade I could send her. She's getting a little close here. Ryan says 16 gigs of DDR4 should be okay. 16 gigs of DDR3 will probably bottleneck. Huh. Damn it, Glory. Just come here and die. Gotcha. Alright, let's take her rounds there. Now we just have to go capture Pam, I think. Hello, Pam.
Pam.
Security mode enabled. Voice interface is unavailable at this time.
Let's see, so what do I have to do here? Reprogram Pam or destroy her? Latest prediction models? So do I have a holotape here that can do this? Pam decryption program, that's it. Ryan says, especially depending on the PCIe slots your motherboard has. And Pickle Mike says...
Pam.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend
actually, I don't know what Pickle Mike was saying on that one there.
J11G.
Alright, that works relatively well there. Ryan, if you're talking about PCIe, I mean, you're not talking about that for the memory, are you? Because PCIe is an entirely different thing than where the memory goes. Those are the expansion slots that you do, like sound cards or network cards, that sort of thing. And Pickle Mike says, I'm saying that I'm going to try and breaking Fallout 76. Good luck there. Aw, it's okay, Ryan. We all mess up from time to time. See, I know a lot of this stuff because I've been either upgrading computers or building computers. I think the first computer that I upgraded was the one we got in 92. I think we upgraded it around 94. We put in the first upgrade to it, which was a... I want to say it was a hard drive. Because I think it was like a Seagate or something like that. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've been dealing with upgrading computers and that sort of thing. So I know a lot about that. Unfortunately, I really haven't found an opportunity to transfer that knowledge into, I guess, a really good working job. I don't know. Or maybe I just haven't looked in the right spots. That's entirely possible as well. Alright, back to Captain Kells. Pickle Mike says, I have the perfect graphics card, but not a powerful enough PC to handle it. Well, specifically, you have an issue with your power supply. We've talked about this before. Ryan says, yeah, I've never done a PC extensively, just took a course on it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're ever like really interested in it, I mean, you can always probably look at getting a really cheap desktop PC to mess around with. Depending on the price of the potential parts that you may be looking for, just to like mess around with it. Hello there, Radstags. Ooh, Muttfruit. I never exactly know what the proper pronunciation of this is. Muttfruit or Mutefruit? One of the two. But yeah, I feel relatively confident that... Oh, lovely, I'm ill again. But yeah, I'm feeling relatively confident that my PC should handle Fallout 76 relatively fine. Ryan says, I've disassembled a 2006 shitty PC. I do still have my old desktop PC from '98. I haven't actually booted it up in a long time. I hope it still works, but I have it mostly so that one day if I feel adventurous, I can play Star Wars Droid Works on it without having to like slow down my processor and all that. Because if you want to try and play Star Wars Droid Works on a current PC, you kind of have to slow down the processor, and yeah. Which is another reason why I've been a little iffy on trying to play it on here, because I don't know what kind of effects would happen if I slowed down my processor to play it while trying to record as well. Ryan says, I pronounce it as Muttfruit, as in the dog Mutt. Huh. Ryan, the Star Wars game is called Star Wars Droid Works. So it's a really old game that came out from Lucas Learning, which was like the educational toys division. It wasn't exactly under LucasArts, but they did kind of cross technology a little bit, because DroidWorks does use some of the kind of like some of the same technology. Well, it uses the same engine that Star Wars Jedi Knight did. The I want to say it was called the Jedi engine for that game. But yeah, it was a really interesting game. You pretty much build your own droid. You're on Tatooine. You do a variety of missions to bring an end to an assassin droid factory. And those assassin droids that you encounter are like super scary because they show up like in the dark a lot of the time. And I mean, for a children's game, it definitely had some scary points, but it was a fun game, and I'd really love to be able to show it, but the problem is that well, Ryan, that's pretty much exactly what you're. Oh, never mind. Just heard. Okay.
Ad Victoriam, sister.
But yeah, Star Wars Droid Works. It's a fun game. The only thing is, on modern PCs, you have to slow down the processor to actually make it work. Otherwise, you can't go over. So, like, for example, if this was in DroidWorks and you have a droid coming up, as soon as you got to the stairs here, you would no longer be able to advance any further. Doesn't matter how much you try. Now you can jump onto the stairs, but then you can't actually walk up them. It's a really weird bug, and it's because a lot of old games, for some reason, have issues with fast processors. Pickle Mike asks, can Flex Seal stop a bullet? I'm pretty sure Flex Seal cannot. Ryan asks, what OS was running when DroidWorks came out? I want to say it was 95. Yes, Omar, you go into the corner and think about what you did after your bad joke there. Ow. Oh, if you heard a crack there, that was my elbow for some reason. Yeah, it was either Windows 95 or Windows 98 when DroidWorks came out. And I've tried doing virtual machines in Windows 98 to see if that helps. It doesn't really help. It's all pretty much the processor that's the issue.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Yeah, Ryan, I've thought of that. I've tried VMware, but I haven't had any luck as far as really editing the processor speed for the virtual machine.
Something Paladin?
The only way I've really been able to make it work is if I go into Windows Power Options, and you can edit the processor, like, speed or whatever. Not exactly the speed, but the power that goes to it. So if you put that all the way to the bottom, like at like 5% or something, it doesn't actually drop it all the way to 5% because I guess there's a cutoff, but it lowers it enough that you can make it workable. But I'm not sure how that would work and trying to run recording software with it.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
And Pickle Mike is pretty much saying that he's going to be Cancer walking around in Fallout 76. Going around killing people and teabagging them. So mean, Pickle Mike, so mean.
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge. Repeat, if you have not received your mentorship assignment, please report to the bridge. That is all.
The railroad gone, nothing can stop us from smashing the Institute. I believe that Dr. Lee is
Hashtag the pickle way. So instead of hashtag the Kayla way, it's now the pickle way. Ryan says, for how secret the railroad is, not exactly low profile or little known about. It's a good point.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Danse. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
If we're going to defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
Hello there, Joshua Perry. So apparently Flex Seal cannot stop bullets. Demolition Ranch did the research.
Wait, how can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
Well, it would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass Fusion Tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
Alright, let's see. Well, let's go get some food from this guy over here.
Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
The Institute doesn't have a chance. There are days I miss being out.
Or not. Is it because it's 11:25 p.m.? Probably. Pickle Mike says, fusion can't be self-sustaining.
I prefer laser weapons.
Yeah, I guess that is pretty much true.
Cleaner shot. And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
It's literally breaking the laws of physics.
Heard you made short work of the railroad. Did you sustain any injuries?
Patch me up, Doc.
All right, so...
Hurting.
Huh? You look...
Yeah, that is true, because if you are to,
Done. Now.
Joshua Perry asks, what are stars then? Well, see, the thing that makes stars work is they have so much available...
We'd hate to lose you.
Stars have so much available hydrogen to use. Doing self-sustaining fusion in the real world would mean that you would have to have a large supply of hydrogen, I would assume hydrogen anyways, available to feed into that fusion reaction. Ryan says, newbie, since I started watching your streams, you've gained about 2 more viewers on average, at least from what I see. Yeah, I mean, certainly doing Fallout 4, it seems like I've been growing. As far as other games, I don't know. But definitely Fallout 4 has been good, so that's why I kind of want to stick on the Bethesda sort of wavelength.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
So is Ingram on here? She is! She's just hanging around. She's not even hanging on to anything. Joshua Perry says maybe the fusion lasts forever, quote unquote, in human years. Well, certainly stars do, because I mean, you know, if you there are like some of the youngest stars are probably older than humanity has even existed. So it's an interesting little concept. Ryan Miller asks, what other games do you play other than the strategy game Elder Kings? Well, Elder Kings is a mod for Crusader Kings, but yeah. So like lately I've been playing a game called Endless Legend. It was recently on sale on Steam. And one of my friends got me into checking it out. It's not a bad game. It's kind of like Civilization 5, but you have a variety of different civilizations that you can play. And they have different unique looks, and the way their units act is pretty unique as well. Because like each of the armies that you have like 3 different units that you can build. For example, there's one group that's called the Vultures. They're more traditional. They have like crossbowmen and that sort of thing. Joshua says jump into Stellaris on the next big update. That is definitely on the plan. I wasn't exactly sure about the next big update, but definitely for the Star Wars Fallen Republic mod, I am absolutely checking out Stellaris then. But I could definitely. Pickle Mike says, I brought this up already, but why the hell do laser weapons have recoil? Ryan says it's just game design and balancing. That very well could be. I mean, probably the best explanation there is. Unfortunately, with a lot of things, it's hard to get a. It's hard to do full on real world physics at times, just because real world physics gets in the way of gameplay.
Don't have the card. Down that way. Looks like the elevator needs some kind of a key card.
Oh, IG is, I guess. Oh. I don't know these fancy abbreviations.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
No way.
Don't tell me to
calm.
Don't give me that high and mighty.
Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have 2 choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
Alright, how the hell do I do this when I don't have any... I know we have mentats there, but mentats don't... in this game don't let you hack things, unfortunately.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Amazing that this tower is still standing. Hope it stays that way while we're here.
What's this over here? There we go.
Keycard, eh? Bet that's gonna come in handy.
Oh crap. Darn holes in the floor. Let's see. Pickle Mike says, also plasma weapons. Why doesn't your face burn off when you shoot it? Also, they can balance it by making it overheat for laser weapons. And Ryan says, are you sure, newbie? What else would you use them for otherwise? Let's see, they improve intelligence and perception. So probably the improving intelligence helps with gaining experience. And the perception is, well, let's see, the perception goes to, what is it? Weapon accuracy and VATS, that's what it is. Oh, I guess you actually don't really need anything that's here. I guess? Or maybe... because all it has is... oh, here it is. Okay. As per your instructions, the beryllium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sub-level 1. Okay. Let's see. Ryan says to Pickle Mike, why would laser weapons overheat though? It would only heat anything up the laser hits, otherwise it's just light. Also, Pickle Mike, as far as I know, at least one thing I read from JV 2017 is that intelligence isn't going to help you level up, I don't think. Goodbye, Ingram. Alright, let's get hidden. Unfortunately, I still don't have my, I still haven't added a compressor. Or not compressor, suppressor. Oh god. Sorry, if I seem a little off today, it's because I'm focused on this runny nose that I have. Sorry to ruin your day, Pickle Mike. Yes. Yeah, I think you might earn more experience by working with people, was what the one video I was watching from him suggested. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Oh, Ingram's back in here. Of course, now we kind of have to defend her. Ah! Hey, hey, come back here, you. There we go. Pickle Mike asks, does killing people count as working with them? I'm pretty sure it does not. Oh, they're gonna blow up the elevator.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
Attacking enemy. Stealth capability.
Bad sense. Bad. And Omar, you did not redeem yourself with that. Hope your nose doesn't run too far. Joke. I'm only laughing at how bad it is. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, and nothing there. Just a bunch of lore stuff. Oh, son of a bitch.
Nice.
All right.
Might not be as cushy as an elevator ride, but at least we'll be headed in the right direction.
That's what we got the power armor for. Surprise! Oh, took off his head. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. Ryan says, in memory of Omar, his jokes were so bad he died. He will be missed. A little bit. Oh, I've made a mistake going out into this back balcony because now it has to load the whole thing over. But yeah, I suppose a possible game would be Stellaris to check out. I think we're supposed to get a DLC announcement sometime, well, I guess today now. And someone's fighting all the way over there.
Something's intruder alert!
Terminating with extreme prejudice.
Bad. Darn synths. Alright, another drop.
Movement detected. Curious. Attacking enemy.
Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
I don't know, Ryan. I don't know as to your question there. Hello there, 404 not found. Doesn't it get bored repeating the same mission again and again? What do you mean exactly by that? Oh, are you talking about like in regards to like Fallout 76, perhaps? Because that would be a good question. Although I imagine it'll be similar to some of the Radiant, I think that's the right word, quests that are in Fallout 4 and Skyrim. Though they do certainly have their own issues as well, so. Pickle Mike says, wait, isn't she crippled in regards to Proctor Ingram? Well, I mean, she doesn't have legs, but she has arms still. Ryan, as to that second question there, I would say don't do it, but no, it's not gay. After all, sharing is caring. 44 says, I mean, like, I love Fallout, but I don't know what else to do in the game. Oh, as far as Fallout 4. I mean, the important thing with Fallout 4, after you've completed pretty much all the missions, you kind of have to create your own story. That is always my recommendation. I can activate these, and that will probably go horribly wrong. Oh, I probably don't need those now, though. Oh well. But, yeah, I would recommend if you've completed Fallout 4 already, you know, make up your own story. You know, you could do the Raider DLC, set up a massive settlement to defend, and then, you know, go and attack your settlement. Pickle Mike says, all I do is messing around with mods in Fallout 4. Well, that is certainly a option if you're on PC. Or even Xbox One. To a smaller extent on Fallout 4. Or, not Fallout 4. PS4. Because, duh, we are on Fallout 4.
Can't break the code.
Well, we found another overdue book, but I'm not going to grab that one this time. My weight limit is definitely up there, so I don't want to grab any more than I necessarily need. Well, maybe we don't need the attendant terminal, maybe it's just lore there, so. Fortifor says, I haven't tried survival mode yet, so yeah, maybe I should try that. I would definitely recommend if you do survival mode to do it modded. Definitely helps. Reactor security control is master locked, which means there's a key card probably around here. And I think it's suggesting that I have the Rad-X available.
Radiation levels are dangerously
Oh no,
high
we just go in
there.
this.
Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Pickle Mike says, I honestly thought they would be making a Fallout 5 and not jump all the way to 76. Well, yeah, 76 is going to take them a while. Hello again, King Noob. Welcome back to the stream. But yeah, it does very much appear like 76 is going to be on their horizon for a while. Furofura says she's saving her skin in regards to Proctor Ingram. What a bitch. Oh dear. Oh dear. I hear a sentry bot. Oh crap. No. Those damn turrets. And King Noob, was that... Did you mean to say Mist-to-be or Mist, M-I-S-T, as like a joke about my sniffles? And yes, Omar did have some very bad jokes. He's in timeout right now.
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
Ryan, you would, I suppose it would probably be along the same lines as what happened to Pickle Mike when he posted that one thing. The post would be removed, you would be given a warning. Joshua says Omar did nothing wrong. King Noob, you were in the stream like yesterday or something. Now before that, you know, it may have been a little while. Oh, you're not gonna let me until you're actually activated, right? Activate, you stupid turrets. Alright, there should be a Protectron in here. Gotcha. And let's see. And we just blew up Ingram. Because, yeah, she should not have survived that, being in, well, no real power armor, just the power armor core. King Noob says, I have 70 subs, bro. Or 70 subs now. What do you think? It's not bad. Obviously, the most important thing is being able to build up. You know, you gotta stay consistent with it, definitely, if you expect to go anywhere in YouTube. You know, you can't get discouraged. I'm sorry, I was trying to survive there, Pickle Mike. I called it core instead of frame.
Identify yourself.
And what Joshua says is true. It is about getting quality videos up. Or you could always do what I did with making mods for Skyrim, because that's how I think that's how I've gotten quite a few of my subs, is through Skyrim. Pickle Mike says, sorry, newbie, that must go in the book of shame. I swear, Pickle Mike, every time you say that, you remind me of the dwarves in Total War Warhammer 2 with their Book of Grudges. Oh, thank you for that, King Noob. Yeah, I'm not exactly... I haven't gotten as far as I would have liked to in this time, but I understand YouTube is not something that you just do overnight. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of time. What kind of stuff was that synth in? That synth was not in a normal synth suit. Alright, so I wanted to check... Oh, I think I may have killed the Brotherhood initiate. I thought it was a synth, damn it. I'm sorry, Pickle Mike. I thought it was a synth. It looked like a synth. It wasn't a synth, though. It was a Brotherhood guy. Oops. No one tell Maxon about this. I was like, why is that synth and weird-looking armor? Oops. Well, now I understand why. Darn it, Brotherhood sending out people not in power armor. How am I supposed to know that he was just a regular person? Pickle Mike says, never mind, you're a murderer now, newbie, so how do you feel? Yeah, just another day for Kayla. Joshua says, quick, plant a synth component on the corpse. That would be really cool if that was an option to get out of murder, just plant a synth component on someone. Which, now I wish I was better at modding. I would love to make a mod like that. Uh-oh. Oh, I had a moment where I was dropping frames for some reason. Joshua says they do it for roleplay. Definitely makes sense. And Ryan says, I really like the family this channel has cultivated. Not to sound too weird. Oh, yeah, it's not too weird. But that is a good feeling about this being a smaller channel, is the family feeling that we have here. Look, the ghouls that were here the last time we were here respawned. Assassin's Combat Armor chest piece. Not bad, but I have no room for it. Omar asks, did you pick them up, newbie? What did I pick up? Or what was I supposed to pick up? Oh, my frames? Haha. Okay, that was a little bit better, Omar. You've redeemed yourself slightly. No, I don't want to play. Especially if you're a super mutant that has a rocket launcher on you. Break you. Wow, this is sad when I'm wiping out super mutants with one hit. Pickle Mike says, I don't like my family overhaul. How the fuck am I supposed to care about this one? King Noob says, what will happen if Elder Maxon was a synth? See, that is a really good question. How do we know that Elder Maxon isn't a synth? But that's the thing about synths. You really have no way to really know if they're a synth or not until you kill them and scoop out that synth component in their brain or whatever. I will say, though, it would be an interesting idea if you could eventually, like, create a synth body, but transfer a real human brain into that synth body. I would support something like that. Of course, I kind of want to do the same with just a clone, which, honestly, that is kind of what a synth is just a manufactured clone instead of a... Why am I going so slow? I don't have... No, okay. Yeah, that's really what a synth is just a clone, kind of, but manufactured from various parts and that sort of thing instead of grown, I guess. Omar says, ask him what 0 divided by 0 is and see if he crashes. I'm pretty sure synths probably have some manner of defense against that kind of question. I would hope so anyways. Otherwise that's a poorly made synth. And Pickle Mike, that would not, a magnet would not work on a synth, because if you look at a synth component, it's all plastic. So Magneto wouldn't do very well versus regular, well, certainly versus the Phase 3 synths. Joshua says, all the synths are gonna die of cancer, like Father and Kayla. You know what? That is a very good point, because Father does get cancer, which means, you know, even as the perfect specimen, he's really not perfect. He has a disposition towards cancer and all that. Poor Ryan, you got overwhelmed in the conversation and all. I know Pickle Mike was talking about you. Well, not really, but kinda. Pickle Mike says, get a jetpack, newbie. Ah, that involves me actually upgrading this armor. Although I do have all the stuff done for it. So maybe I could. Oh, I went entirely the wrong way. I was gonna go. Joshua says, if the Maxon bloodline falls, the Brotherhood of Steel becomes a terror worse than the original US. That could happen. Unless there was like some decent leadership that could take over.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do. Well, this is it. The truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
This is gonna be a short war if Prime can't move.
You aren't kidding. Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Pickle Mike says, look at that, my phone is at 0% and I still have 10 minutes of juice. Well, that's always interesting. Alright, well, I thought we were gonna be maybe doing this next episode, but it looks like we're pretty much ready to go. So, we might as well go install the beryllium agitator. And once we get started, we'll head off to destroy the Institute. This stream might go a little bit longer than the 2-hour normal time, but depends on how much time it takes for us to go destroy the Institute. We should probably eat so that we're all ready to go. Yes, Pick Like, look at those beautiful nukes down there. Hopefully we'll at least enjoy me having Liberty Prime go out to deliver nukes.
Core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons, fight. Mission, the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory. Impossible.
Brotherhood, salute! Ad Victoriam!
Proceeding to target coordinates.
Oh, King Noob, I actually already killed Paladin Danse at the start of the stream.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
Omar asks, can Prime start dancing? I don't think that's in his programming, but you never know.
Freedom is always worth
Omar says, who would make a robot and not have it dance? Well, you don't want Liberty Prime to dance. One of his nukes might fall out and destroy half a city.
All friendly forces remain in close proximity.
Where is the rest of the Brotherhood here, though? I would have expected that they would have showed up by now, like been following us or something. Yeah, King Noob, I didn't know that you could save Paladin Danse, but given that my character that I'm playing here, Kayla, is, well, I mean, she's a raider pirate queen. She's not a nice person. So, she really didn't have much attachment to Danse. No, she was really more of just a mercenary when Danse showed up. Joshua, I'd pick up the rifles, but I am, yeah, almost maxed out on my carry weight. Although, I suppose I could probably. Could probably upgrade the next level of Lone Wanderer. Yeah, let's do that. Why not?
Travel to target. Compromised.
King Noob says the same. Welcome to the dark side. Oh, I've been with the dark side for a long time now.
Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated.
There is no escape, Ryan. No escape at all. Though if you are actually looking to leave a Discord group, well, actually I don't know if there's I don't know how you would do it on mobile, but generally on a PC you can right click on the little link, on the little icon for the Discord group to go to exit or leave it or whatever.
Defending life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Damn it, Liberty Prime. I am not as fast as you going through water. Well, there's as you can see, there is some manner of something going on over there. Little lightning bolts of Institute rifles and a vertibird that might be about to crash. Oh, we're missing. Oh, okay. We do at least have a little stairway that we can go through. Oh, haha. I only just got your pun there, Pickle Mike.
Defeat is not an option.
And there's Bunker Hill there, the remnants of it anyways.
Memorial site. Recognize.
memorial site.
Patriotism subroutines. Engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American.
Omar says, why is the robot thinking out loud? Quote, I really like anime. They stop me from ending it all.
A form of government in which the state controls everything and people.
Liberty Prime, why are you looking this way? Uh-oh. Who broke Liberty Prime here? Maybe we were suddenly going the wrong way? I don't know what's going on. Omar says he did not like my joke. Oh, we got super mutants over here. Well, we don't anymore. Pickle Mike says, make Prime do a Fortnite dance. Pickle Mike, you are a monster.
Freedom is the sovereign right of every
Ooh, a behemoth. I think Liberty Prime is having a moment. He's like really thinking or something. Joshua says Liberty Prime versus videos are pretty tight. I know Manslayer used to do a lot of videos like that. Really hasn't done too many though anymore. Even some of his gamer poop videos aren't as good as they used to be. Pickle Mike says, you see, newbie, why can't you be more like Prime, using nukes? Well, I'm probably close to the point that I could, because my carry weight now is 397. Of course, we are at approaching the end of the game now, so... Though don't worry, we still have Vault 88 to go to. Another behemoth? Oh my. Ouch. Hey, look, he's got a mini nuke. King Noob, thanks for stopping in. I'll grab the mini nuke just for you, Pickle Mike. Ryan says his goldfish died, so he's sad. Poor Liberty Prime. So what do we got here? Raiders? Looks like it. I guess this is pretty much just a rehash of all the different enemies you can face off against. Yes, Ryan. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Pronounce behemoth again. There, I did it. Behemoth. Or do you want it to be behemoth? Yes, Pickle Mike.
Death is a preferable alternative to communism.
Just don't kill me there. Ryan says that is absolutely not okay. Is this supposed to be the second one?
Democracy is freedom. Communism is tyranny.
Yes, Joshua. Liberty Prime leading the protagonist into battle, something never done in Fallout 3. Yes, this is pretty much a rehash of the end of Fallout 3's main story. At least for the Brotherhood. It's like, what is going on here? Oh, we got... Hey, Maxon's here in the big fight. Pickle Mike says, do Fallout New Vegas next. Well, as I told you, Pickle Mike, my overall plan is 76, then 3, then New Vegas. Because they have like a whole storyline kind of planned for it. Now we have to defend Liberty Prime. And let me save as well, since we've walked all the way here in case I mess something up or die. Fallout 4. This time your father is your son, but you call your son father. I can't dispute it.
Something's up.
Sorry, Brotherhood. Don't get in the line of sight. Pickle Mike says, but the mod New California just came out. Really? I didn't know it just came out. In that case, I could potentially check that out. The mod, specifically. Not so much the New Vegas story.
Personnel should move to minimum safe distance.
Oh dear.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Joshua says, like they were too tired to replace the word father with son and just kept it. Yeah, Pickle Mike, I know the California mod for New Vegas does have, or did have a lot of hype for it, so could be something to maybe check out depending on timing and all that. Especially if things don't necessarily work out, to immediately check out the beta for Fallout 76.
In which the leader is chosen by vote, and everyone has equal rights.
Whee! Yeah, Joshua, that's what I was talking about earlier. The fact that the beta is going to be certain hours might make things a little bit more difficult for streaming, so.
Well done. Our next target is the reactor. If anything tries to slow us down, I'm ordering you to destroy it. Man or machine. Once we reach our target, you'll need this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Attach it to the reactor, and it can be detonated remotely from a safe distance. It will be more than enough to annihilate the Institute in its entirety. Ingram, you're to remain here and teleport us out when the job is done. Get that thing working.
Pickle Mike, if Despacito is in the new California mod, I am uninstalling that mod.
This is the Institute. I'm disappointed. I expected more from them.
Joshua, that is a good point. You know, the Brotherhood is always capturing everything here, and then suddenly, when it comes to this reactor in the Institute, they decide they just want to destroy it. Oh dear, get out of my way, Maxon. I don't know why we're ceasefiring, because there is still a turret somewhere around here.
Statistically speaking, survival is.
Joshua says this is why I only use spray and pray. Spray and pray. True, the automatic plus the explosive from it does probably make it very easy. Doesn't help either that I'm using a controller to do this instead of mouse and keyboard. I keep forgetting I can grab those synth components and they're not going to be heavy for me. Hey, none of that. Oh.
No survivors.
Alright, looks like we have a save moment. Let's save again, in case I face something really nasty around here. Interesting that this whole area has robotics and other stuff like that. Oh dear. Do I have... let's see, what grenades do I have? I have a nuka grenade. Don't want to use that just yet. I have a feeling that sentry bot is going to come alive at some point here. Stay deactivated, sentry bot. Stay deactivated. Well, another fusion core, always a nice thing. How's my carry weight? 353 right now. Pickle Mike says, honestly, I found this channel by accident. I remember that I was looking for spell mods and I clicked on something by mistake. And the rest you can make up. Ryan says it's really stupid they didn't make new models for the settlement shops for Vault Tech Workshop. That is, well, isn't there a shop that does have just a basic little counter? I think that was introduced on an update, though, not from a DLC. Sneaky, sneaky.
This is what I'd fear. No controls, no supervision. Technology run amok.
Oh no, plants. Plants! Maxon's most dreaded enemy. Oh no! They've released the... Oh no, they haven't released the gorillas. No, now they have. Bad gorilla. Bad gorilla. Omar says should have brought Cito to help you. Yeah, Cito and his ghoul gorillas. Ryan says you're right about the change to the shops, but the shop mat mod is better. Huh. Alright, let's save again. And we're almost done here, I think. And Omar said, I found this channel also by accident. Wanted some Kerbal Space Program live videos. Yeah, I know, I haven't done any more Kerbal Space Program lately. Oop, and we got coursers. Ooh, XPN 20A. That's interesting. Got him. Mutant Slayer's Super Sledge. Interesting. I can actually carry it. You know what? We'll grab it. Okay, the fact that the Institute is murdering scientists like that, or not the Institute, the Brotherhood is murdering these scientists like this, does really make them more of like the Enclave here. Oh crap. No! Leave me alone! Omar says it's okay, newbie, Fallout 4 is better, there's more chance for jokes. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying Fallout 4, Omar. God, the recoil on this thing. Oh no! Hey, you're not supposed to be able to attack, you have no... You had nothing left. Oh, someone lost their minigun. Or lost their everything. Oh. Of course, now that I grab that super sledge, I don't have enough carry weight to grab that minigun. Oh well. And is it just me, or does, like, someone's gun there sound really weird? I think Maxon is shooting blinks there. Look at that. He's making noise, but he's not actually shooting anything. Damn it, Maxon. Ooh, a heavy synth. Okay, you know what? Let's switch out some of this synth stuff that I have. So a synth chest piece for the heavy synth chest piece. Left leg and right leg. We'll do that. Alright. Should probably keep an eye out for any more decent synth armor here.
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the advanced system.
Ooh, this is heavy synth stuff. Oh, now I'm carrying too much. Omar says Maxon wants to be a child once more. I'm shooting, I'm shooting. Alright, let's grab this drilled rad sag.
Can't reach it. The security override can only come from the director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
And in the XO1 power armor, it looks even more like the Enclave. Just killing people. Brotherhood has gone full dark side here. I'm glad you enjoy this nice little music that's going on here, Omar. Pickle Mike says, I found a perfect video that sums up your aiming, newbie. Oh god. Yeah, the music that's in the Institute here is pretty nice. It reminds me a lot of... Oh, unauthorized.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of the music that's in the first Mass Effect game. The music that's in this here. Oh dear. Okay, go to this. Any nice armor on this one? Sturdy right arm. I don't think I have one of those right now. Right arm for sturdy right arm. Oh no! I thought I took that rad stag. Joshua says, you mean the only good Mass Effect game? I actually prefer Mass Effect 2 more than anything else. It kind of had the good mix of, well, everything. I like a lot of the more advanced skills that you can learn in Mass Effect 2. Good night, Pickle Mike. It was nice having you here while your phone sort of survived. Alright, so we have heavy synth chest piece, left leg, right leg. So we're looking for a better left arm, and I think that's about it. No! Don't destroy the armor! Hello there, Iron Paws. You are the only one in the stream, at least on Twitch. Yeah, most of my viewers are on YouTube there. But welcome, nevertheless. It's going all right. We have reached the end of. Oh dear, one of them has a. One of those synths there has a minigun. But yeah, we're at the final mission for the Institute here. We've invaded with the Brotherhood. We murdered Paladin Danse earlier on. Who's? Oh, okay. I was like, oh no, was this Proctor Tegan or something? Heavy. Ooh, hold on. I'm also kind of like getting sidetracked a little bit. Oh no, I do have that. Never mind. I'm getting sidetracked a little bit, wanting to grab loot, specifically synth armor. No, you bastard. Oh my god. I almost died there. Iron Paws says, can I request a song? Request a song? I am not much of a singer, Iron Paws. I'm sorry to disappoint you a little. Alright, I think there's probably like infinite people here who probably show up, so I probably have to just get to where I need to go. Oh, Iron Paws linked me something on Twitch. Oh, save. I can't save, Omar, I can't. Oh, Iron Paws says, no, I mean, like, listen to this.
Fire at will.
It's not evil, I promise. Oh dear. I think we need to go to the shotgun. Yeah, Joshua, this is probably going to be the last mission today. Oh no, we're gonna die. We're trapped. Joshua says, in regards to that song not being evil, Google promised they wouldn't be evil, yet here we are. That is very true. Oh, we still can't save. Surprise! Synth relay grenades. We could steal a whole bunch of those. But it would just produce evil synths that don't like us. Oh, here's the other one.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Iron Paw says it's the Crab Rave song. Crab Rave, that song isn't evil. Crab Rave. That would be very suitable for when I go to play what is it? The Vampire Coast DLC for Total War Warhammer. With all of their evil crabs going around.
In and out now. We make this fast and precise.
Whatever you say, Maxon. Whatever you say. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's see, let's see. I do have... Oh, I never actually turned that into a rifle. No wonder it doesn't do as much damage. I can't believe I left this... Oh, I can't believe I left this as a pistol, damn it. Oh, and I don't even have much ammo for this either. Well, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, the Gauss rifle, duh. That'll help. If I can actually aim at it.
Ceasefire.
Okay. Stimpack.
Plant the charge so we...
Movement detected. Curious.
What was that?
Also, I probably should eat, let's see. I think I have something here that helps with energy resistance. Yes, Rad Scorpion Steak. Since I'm starting to lose some of my armor here. And let's save before we go into this. Hooded clean room suits. Uh-oh. Omar says, your Wi-Fi's starting to slow down and it's about that time. Well, thanks for stopping in there, Omar. No. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Would you guys just kill this person, whoever has this rocket launcher that keeps firing at us? Or is that like a rocket turret, maybe? It could be a rocket turret. Alright, now is the time to end the Institute once and for all.
Security's too tight.
Maybe. Let's see, we got plasma grenades on this guy. Oh, he's the one that had the missile launchers. But he does not have what we need to get into that. Oh, I just gotta open the door like that.
Good work, Paladin. I think it's time to leave this place to its fate. Dr. Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately.
Whee! Teleporting. Well, I guess it's good that the radiation didn't produce enough interference to prevent us from teleporting out of there. Because that would have been a bad thing.
Our work here is done. Dr. Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but this child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Why did you call me Mom?
What? You're my mother. Why else would I call you that?
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm not a baby, and I'm old enough to take care of myself. The only help I need is to get out of here. Now can we please go?
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
I promise I won't be too much trouble. I'll stay out of your way, and you won't even have to take care of me. So can I go with you? Please!
Would Kayla take Synth Sean with her? You know what? Why not? She doesn't have anyone to serve her right now.
Alright. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you are here to save me.
Alright, Ingram. Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm going to send you and Elder Maxon directly to the detonation site. I'll make sure the kid gets some new clothes and reaches the airport safely. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
And now we get to go watch... Get to watch the show! Rockstar Kid 54, thanks for following.
Dr. Ingram assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
Joshua, if you're still in the stream here, I guess this is another moment that's very similar to Fallout 3. Go to push a button to blow up a place. Still not as good as the nuke in Fallout 3, though.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world, all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this, before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted. But it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. The road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
I have to say I'm kind of actually disappointed with that ending there. I would have thought it would have been a little different, but I think it's pretty much the same ending regardless of how you do it. It's only different based on, you know, your gender. That's kind of like really disappointing. And Joshua Perry, are you trying to make comparisons between Far Harbor and that one swamp DLC? Oh, what is it? That's in Fallout 3.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
I didn't do this for the Brotherhood. I did this for myself.
Whether you were seeking vengeance or serving the Brotherhood, the end result is the same. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
I think we've done enough damage already.
This victory.
How is that a sarcastic option?
We still have a long road ahead if we're to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth and her people. But this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.
Well, that is it for the main Fallout 4 storyline. So where do we go from here? I am... A New Dawn. Interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to... There's probably going to be at least one more episode, maybe two more, as we search out Vault 88. Do all the fun and exciting things with that. Alright, I guess we can head for the Pridwin. Whee! We really need to head for... Oh, I think we just landed into Good Neighbor. But yeah, we'll do at least a couple more episodes as we do the Vault 88 stuff. Figure out what's going on there. And you know, maybe do some building, that sort of thing. Maybe build up our factory a bit more to showcase a few different, I guess, build options for manufacturing, that sort of thing. And I suppose I could probably also build an arena. I kind of want to do that. It would be very suitable for the whole Kayla story, that sort of thing. Especially in one of the raider settlements. That would be pretty neat to do. Other than that, my overall thoughts on the Fallout 4 story, it's alright. I like the Institute. I like them as an enemy and as a faction. And I'll say I like the Brotherhood as a faction. The Railroad is kind of disappointing. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the Railroad has any motivation besides freeing synths, and like that's it. So that kind of leaves a lot to be desired. The Minutemen, similar sort of thing. It would be nice if you could actually... I mean, yeah, you become the general of the Minutemen, but it just feels like it's just going around, saving settlements, that sort of thing. You can't actually set up... Well, I mean, I kind of take that back, because there was a settlement earlier on, a few episodes ago, that actually saved itself from being attacked. I have no idea. I don't remember that happening before, so I don't know if that's maybe something new that's been added, where a settlement can successfully save itself from attack. Joshua says, well, yeah, Railroad never stops the Institute, really. Yeah, I mean... Why are you attacking me? Stupid Radstag. But yeah, we'll pick up tomorrow and probably start the Vault 88 stuff. Well, actually, we'll probably do the start of a New Dawn, whatever. See what they have for us there. Then we'll head for Vault 88. And yeah, we'll figure out as we go tomorrow. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon so you stay notified on all of my streams and videos. Also, don't forget to leave a like, always helps the channel, and I will see you all next time.